didn't you just have this postcard? But yeah, thank you guys. Rialto, California. That's it. Blah, 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 blah. Yada, yada.
Good morning, good noon, good evening, wherever time and place you listen to us from. Straight from the 909. It's Mark.
You're
Ali.
What up?
Myself, Nesquick, and together, that's hip hop. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. It really does mean a lot. Today we're discussing an MC bursting out of St. Louis, Missouri with a country twang and a melodic delivery. Nelly carved his own lane with a sing rap style that blended smooth hooks with radio-friendly beats. His 2000 debut album, Country Grammar, became a cultural phenomenon, powered by infectious anthems like Ride With Me and this own title track, Country Grammar. Nelly often fused hip-hop with elements of pop, R&B, even some country, long before it was common. He helped define the early 2000s sound, bouncy, club-ready, and hook-heavy with plenty of swagger and a touch of heart. Nelly's legacy is one of crossover dominance, with multi-platinum albums like Country Grammar and Nellyville, and hits such as Hot in Here, Dilemma, with Kelly Rowland. You could go on and on, honestly. Air Force Ones.
This is an hour show, Isaiah. We can't be naming all of Nelly's hits.
He showed that a Midwestern artist could command the same global stage as coastal giants. He brought St. Louis onto the hip-hop map, helped influence fashion. I mean, if you just think of his style, like the Band-Aid under the eye, the oversized jerseys,
wearing them backwards.
Yeah, having the do-rag on. And like, he had a certain style to him, and opened doors for artists who use melody as much as bars. Beyond music, Nelly became a pop culture figure, acting, launching businesses, and even dabbing in country callers, even dabbing with some notable country artists such as Tim McGraw, which was big for the time. That's never been done. His blend of charm, hooks, and hit-making instincts earned him commercial success and a legacy as one of hip-hop's most accessible and impactful stars in the era. Nelly. We're discussing his debut album, Country Grammar, released on June 27, 2000 by Universal Records. The production on this album was handled by Jason J.E. Epperson, with additional production from C Love, Kevin Lowe, City Spud, Stevie Blast Willis, and Basement Beats. Singles on this were Country Grammar, Hot Shit, EI, Ride With Me, and Batter Up. It features guest Cedric the Entertainer, St. Lunatics, which includes Murphy Lee, Ali, and City Spud, Lil Wayne, and Teamsters. Country Grammar topped the U.S. Billboard 200 chart with 5 consecutive weeks,
Damn.
and the U.S. top R&B hip-hop albums chart for 6 consecutive weeks. Crazy. This dude bursted on the scene. It peaked in the top 5 of the New Zealand albums chart and the Australian albums chart, as well as top 10 on the Canadian and Dutch albums chart. Global. In 2016, Country Grammar became the 9th hip-hop album to be certified diamond by the RIAA, denoting shipment of 10 million copies in the U.S. The length of this album is 66 minutes and 35 seconds. Today was the album chosen by Mark. What led you to choose this epic of an album?
So that's hip hop guys are reviewing Nelly's album? Yes, we are.
Yeah, Nelly gets some flack sometimes from hip hop purists.
Yeah, we're
but it's all
controversial hip hop opinion. We're sometimes we're hip hop enough, and then we're not hip hop enough, and I love our comment section. My main thing about this album is that I really want to emphasize with Nelly is the fact that the St. Louis style that came out from Nelly's album, there's no fault to it being melodic. Yeah. It was the style. It was their style. Who are we to complain and criticize of a mainstream style that originated there? Yeah. How are we gonna fault that? Nelly was a prominent star in that area. Came out, debuted, and killed it.
Yeah.
We ended up finding out that he ends up dominating genres later.
Right.
this guy is what I wanted to dub, and I'm very proud to dub him the genreless MC.
Yes,
because he could just go into a genre and dominate those areas, dominate those genres.
I was at Stagecoach this year.
Oh yeah, I remember you mentioned this.
Nelly was at Stagecoach. When I say packed, that's an understatement. Wow. It was extremely, like, you could not move. It was like sardines.
Wow.
And it was for like one of the, I want to say probably the second biggest stage. And it was packed from here to as far as you could see.
And
the people.
It looks like the United Nations of people that gather to listen.
Exactly.
It's not
country,
just
at a stage
all
coach.
races, all demographics,
that's crazy.
all age groups. I mean, Nelly is one of the most, I would say, one of the safest rappers you can play. As far as,
beautifully said,
whatever the crowd is, there's going to be a Nelly song for that crowd.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't care if it's EI, Country Grammar, Hot in Here. I mean, everybody's heard Hot in Here.
Yeah.
That may be his safest song, where I don't care how much rap you listen to. You throw that song on, they're going to know that song. As soon as that beat drops, they're going to know it. I mean, Nelly is one of those MCs, and I dub him an MC because, like the great Rakim said, MC means move the crowd.
Yeah.
And Nelly moved crowds
Still
all over the world.
to this day,
Still performing. He's on tour right now
Yeah.
with the Saint Lunatics and packing. I mean, right now that they're in Europe right now, then I think they come to the States. So, yeah, Nelly, this dude dropped like a bomb. I mean, the moment this was not a slow burn. The moment Country Grammar came out, he was gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
Right out the box.
I mean, it was unreal. And the great part about it, because he was from a city that wasn't represented in hip hop, it was fresh. It was
really fresh.
new.
Yeah.
It was an original sound. We never heard anything like Nelly. There was no blueprint. There was no Nelly kind of sounds like. No. It was Nelly originated his own style, his own type, they kept their production in-house on the first one.
Yep.
And he brought his crew with him. Didn't have to. There's been some issues with that in recent years, but thankfully for the most part it's been resolved.
Yeah.
He and Ali still got issues, but the rest of the Saint Lunatics have kind of got back on board, and they're actually all touring with Nelly now. I mean, Nelly, he was good to them. I mean, he just recently said in an interview,
put them on your debut.
He was like,
Bro.
when he said, when we did a show, he said it was split 50-50. It was if we made 20 million, I took 10, the rest took 10 to split. No one else is doing that. You know what I mean? Like, and then he said, now I'm taking my 10 and I'm still paying other people. They get to take their 10 and go home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And that wasn't, again, he put them on with this record. Like, Murphy Lee becomes a star in his own right off of the back of this album.
He's the reason why we know what the hook's gonna be.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, like, Murphy Lee became as he called it, if you can't get Nelly, you'll settle for me. You know what I mean? Like, he was set up to be that. If Nelly was too busy to do a feature, you call Murphy, he'll do it. You know what I mean? So Nelly set a foundation with this album to take hip hop into mega pop status. But it was pop, but it was authentic.
Yes.
He wasn't trying to be pop.
Exactly.
That's
what everybody can see.
That's the thing. See, I'm okay when hip hop goes naturally pop. Yeah. I'm okay with that because you didn't go pop. Pop went you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Nelly didn't go pop. Pop went Nelly.
That's bars.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and it's just ironic that Nelly's two biggest albums happen to come out the same years as Eminem's two biggest albums.
Yeah.
Because honestly, if it wasn't for like Eminem coming out in those same times, it would have probably even been more colossal.
We mentioned Exhibit, DMX, Nelly. Also maybe been that guy.
He was, I mean, he had that clip where he talked about being in the most commercially competitive era ever, and he's right.
He goes, you try to come in this market against Eminem,
DMX, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Ludacris.
Yeah,
like,
you try.
Everybody, we all fighting for one spot.
Make your mark in this lane.
Hard. It was difficult, and Nelly did that.
You even look at the macro level of your region. New York, you still have your Jay-Z's, your Fat Joe's, Ja Rules.
Yep.
You know, you go down to any other side, the West Coast, you still have your macro level of people you have to be better than.
Exhibit.
Right.
You take that to the ultra regional, like the national level. Then you look at the megastars you still have to deal with. And not only that, you still have to deal with them on a global level.
And they're in their prime, too.
Right. They were all in their prime.
It's
X was in his prime.
Just Godzilla battles.
It was tough.
People going at it.
Right.
Jay-Z.
But it made it to where, you know, that success, it made it sweeter because of how difficult that was. I mean, Jay-Z has the line on Excuse Me, Miss, where he says, only dudes moving units, M, Pimp Juice, and us. Like, that's basically what he's saying. Eminem, Nelly, and us over here, Rockefeller. That's who moved. That's the dudes that's really, really selling records right now. Now, obviously, this was right on the precipice of 50 Cent.
Right.
But yes, right before that, those were the dudes going 3, 4, 5, 8 times platinum. You know what I mean? So for Nelly to do that out the gate, is beyond impressive.
And he also said, like, everything's been done. All the styles have been done. West Coast with the gangsta, East Coast with the lyrical, South with the bang to it. And he goes, man, the only thing left for us to do was a swing, man.
Yeah.
We just brought the swing to it.
Yeah.
It's like,
He's in the center of the flow chart of styles in hip hop.
Correct.
You know, Missouri is damn near in the middle of the
Literally
United
in the
States.
middle.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So you get you can get just a big flow chart of all the styles, and then you just get the creme de la creme, the core of hip hop, essentially, if you think about it in a pop sense. And circling back to the why I wanted to choose this album, it's like we have to establish the importance of the fact that when Nelly came on, like Ali mentioned, there was nothing like it at the time. And by design, people liked the new. People liked hearing it.
Yes.
And is it his fault he got to the mainstream? He could have been an underground hit with that sound, nonetheless.
And also, I want to say piece of to the production. The production was a big part of it because the production was different. There was a lot of new sounds I never heard for sure.
Crazy.
The beat was bouncy, and they were banging
guitar strums and Ride With Me,
and there was a lot of different elements. Like you could hear elements of country. You could hear different elements of like R&B, just all sorts of music, funk,
bluegrass.
Right.
You can hear all of that in the production as well. So that piece of the people.
And if we're making a list of the best hook rappers, Nelly has to be top 5. He has to. There's no way he's not top 5.
And he's so good at it too. Like it's catchy.
So
it makes you
catchy.
Like come back to the track.
So catchy. I mean, Country
really
Grammar
good.
has an incredible hook. EI, incredible.
Right.
Batter Up, he took the Jeffersons theme and flipped it.
Yeah.
Hot in Her has a crazy hook.
Yeah. So very smart.
He knows that the hook really, really sells the record.
And one thing too, for the qualifier of this whole thing is if your favorite MC has 4 number 1 hits in 4 different genres, then there is no one else. It's actually Nelly.
It's just Nelly.
Yeah.
Like it's Nelly. He's
country,
the guy.
rap, pop,
R&B.
and R&B. 4 number 1 hits in 4 different
Crazy.
genres. The genreless MC, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to think like you think Drake, Post Malone, Rod Wave, even Lil Nas X. Like this guy was the guy before all these guys.
He set that blueprint
with the catchy hooks and the melodic flows. Like he only set that blueprint for these guys to like further on build on that. For Drake, for someone like Drake to dive deeper into stuff like that. Yeah.
But for Nelly to do that way back then, and like I said, there wasn't one before him.
Yeah. No.
Like we had plenty of great MCs, plenty of great spitters.
Yeah.
But as a legitimate, like Mark was saying, genreless hitmaker, that had never been seen in rap. Yeah. And people want to, again, we got the people that love bragging about hip hop being the number 1 genre. It can't be that without
guys like this.
Without Nelly, it can't.
Breaking those walls.
We can have the boom bap and all of that, which is great.
The country genre, it's like now almost heavily blended with hip hop.
Yes.
Right? It's like heavily influenced.
Absolutely.
Once Post Malone went country, he hasn't came back.
Yeah.
He hasn't came back.
But that wouldn't
early
even
on, it wasn't a thought of that.
That wouldn't even have existed without Nelly. Nelly set the stage for you can make hip hop blend with anything as long as you do it naturally and you do it well.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Because again, R&B hits with Kelly Rowland.
Yeah.
Plenty of obviously rap hits. The country joint with Tim McGraw. Yeah. Like the dude do it all.
Yeah. I like his story how he went to New York. So he went to New York, and the guys that he was hanging with some Harlem cats, and everybody had the New York accent, and then you hear Nelly, and they're like, man, you got that whole like country grammar. You know? It's like it's dope because like you were making your point. This wouldn't have worked if it wasn't authentic, you know? And that's what made it blow up. Is because this is a real dude from his hometown, like representing to the max, and unapologetic, like just hey, I'm from St. Louis.
And then you get, you know, after Nelly and the Lunatics blow up, then you get a few other artists like Jaquan and Chingy come out with massive hit records as well. Like Tipsy, again, we got Shabuzi with the Tipsy joint. Again, that sampled from a St. Louis rapper.
That instrumental is on a lot of basketball highlights.
That beat is hard, man.
The beat went hard.
And the hook was simple, crazy. And then Chingy was right there, like Chingy that was a hit.
Chingy was making a little.
Chingy had some hits in there,
too.
Right? Yep, right there. Like that one was huge. And again, it all spawns from Nelly kicking that door down.
Yeah, and the best part about that St. Louis sound is that you could take the song as a whole, or even just use instrumentation, because all those songs that we mentioned, even What the Hook Gonna Be, are great instrumentals by themselves.
Like dudes freestyle over What the Hook Gonna Be.
Like Ride With Me. Ride With Me with the strumming. Like,
come on now. Like it's, and then again, we can talk about, again, we've made plenty of noise about Nelly's hit making abilities, but the dude's been on songs with Beanie Sigel and Freeway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
that's crazy,
he's been on songs with spitters. Yeah. Like it's not just poppy hits. Like, that's what I do great at. I could do songs with Justin Timberlake. I could do songs with Tim McGraw.
Yeah.
I could do songs with Beanie Sigel and Freeway too. Like, who else could really say that?
That's
you know what I mean? Justin Timberlake, Beanie Sigel, Tim McGraw, Kelly Rowland. I could go everywhere.
That's dope.
Like Nelly, and he does it with ease.
His artistry cannot be denied, and hip hop couldn't contain him.
No.
So we're not at full. Like, this is exactly why I wanted to have present to you guys this album, because it's something to talk about.
Absolutely.
And like anyone with the negative comments or anything, it's just we're beyond that.
You can't deny it. You can't deny it.
There's no argument for it.
No, the dude was selling out. I think he's the first rapper to ever perform at the Super Bowl. If I'm not mistaken, it was either him. I think it was him.
Yeah.
But like if he wasn't first, he was second. Yeah. That's insane.
Yeah.
Like we get Kendrick doing it this year. Nelly did it 20-something years ago. Like that's how huge he was. Right. Like this is not. You can't play with Nelly, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like you can be purist and all of that. And again, and this is another strand of how dope Nelly is. He addressed that on number one. The start of that third verse, he said, I'm tired of people saying what's real hip hop. Half the time it be them dudes who effing album flop. Boat done singing and they left the dock. Mad cause I'm hot. He just mad cause he not. You ain't gotta give me my props. Just give me the rocks. Give me the yachts. Keep my fans coming in flocks. Till you top the Super Bowl, keep your mouth on lock. Like, Nelly could pop off too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was not afraid to do that.
Yeah.
That's what I always loved about Nelly. Like, he heard the chatter of, it's not real hip hop, it's not real hip hop. I'm going to show y'all real hip hop.
Do you guys remember first listening to this album? I kind of remember where I was at.
Dude,
I was playing.
I bought this album.
I believe I was playing Tony Hawk 3.
Okay.
And my cousin played it on the stereo. I was like, well, what is this?
Yeah,
Ride With Me. And I was just like, what?
Crazy.
Dude,
yeah. It was just different.
Hot shit
different.
subs.
Hot
heavy.
shit really subs.
What a beat. What a beat.
That subs.
Yeah, I bought that album. If not the first week it came out, the second week it came out. I had to have this album.
Yeah, it was a crazy
Country
album.
Grammar was such a hit.
It couldn't be denied.
I had to get
everybody who was bumping a system had this, I think.
Yeah.
Because you just got
You got to think again. We were like what 6th grade going into 7th grade when this is out. So we
didn't have systems, but I'm sure we would have.
Right, but we're at the age group now where we're starting to discover our own music.
Yep.
You know, so we're past the time of just listening to what's around us. We're 10, 11, 12 years old now. So now we're starting to form our own
Build our
taste.
CD collection.
And when this dropped, like I said, this was the third album I bought. I bought Marshall Mathers LP and Dr. Dre 2001. Those are my first albums. My next album I bought was Country Grammar.
Yep. And then we all bought our, like, either we were gifted the Iowa or the Sony 3-disc.
Come on
changer.
now.
Yeah.
That's when
You were doing it when you had one of those.
You had the Osiris's, and then you had that. You were doing
it. If you had the disc changer, you was doing it.
And it was all more to develop our own library of music of what we wanted to actually listen to. So it's around that time where we're discovering our music and what we actually
where we had like the little portfolio of CDs and
come on
around that time. I like the story of when he was making grills. He invited Paul Wall. He knew exactly who should feature on this track. When he was making it, he's like, I need to get Paul Wall. Calls up the dude, very like enthusiastic, like, hey, you need to get down here like ASAP. We're making the hit. And Paul Wall's like, well, I'm in the middle of something. He's like, you need to get down here. You need to get down here, my G.
Now.
And Paul Wall goes like, fuck it, let me fly down there. So he flies down to the recording studio, and then he gets in there and he's starting to rap. And then Nelly goes, nah. I need you to say this thing. Like,
he gave him one line.
Yeah,
I forgot the line he said, but he said, whatever
Paul
you do,
Wall
you need to say
songs.
this.
Yeah.
And whatever that line was, he said it, and then
it was
the
off.
verse took off.
He was like so energetic. He was just like,
He
like,
knew
he
knew he had another hit.
Yeah,
and he knew how to craft them.
Peace to him, because he's really intelligent in that aspect. He knows
an ear for it.
He has the ear of like, he knows how it should be, and it's out of here. Like the hitmaker, and that's big for hip hop. We need guys like this, like we talked about in the past. We need hitmakers too. Like, we can't just all just be only strictly
can't just be
underground,
boom bap, underground mixtape stuff. We love it all. We love that, but you can't expect hip hop to grow without this.
There's still a chance for people in the underground to make a hit.
Exactly.
Right. So we move on to style of Nelly. Hearing him back, what do we pull out as far as style? What can we compare it to, or what does it sound like? Or
what I had first and foremost was like Midwest soul. Still hip hop's the core of it, but it's like you could tell that it's just the regional. It's just centered on the region. And
heavy with that.
That prompts the authenticity of his style, plus with the twang that he has as well, and what they like and what they are proud of. They're extremely like that whole region's very, very proud.
Yes.
Like you could tell about it. I mean, you could start with the barbecue's phenomenal. When I went to the Kansas City Royals game back when I was a kid, dude, it was they love their baseball. It's just a very proud region. And I could tell when I was out there.
I always say the Midwest has the best fans in sports, period. To me, they are the best region in America as far as fandom for their teams.
Yeah.
Win, lose, they teams can suck for 20 years. They will fill the stadium. You can't do that in LA. You can't. You suck in LA for 20 years.
We'll turn on you real quick.
That stadium will be empty.
We'll turn on you real fast.
You know what I mean? And I feel like Nelly as an MC embodies that. You know what I mean? Again, in the Country Grammar video, he has on a St. Louis Blues jersey. He has a Rams jersey. He has a Cardinals hat on. He has a Cardinals jersey. He lets you know from day one, and this was back when that really still mattered.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where you were from mattered, and Nelly having the foresight to know that the first time y'all see me, I'm St. Louis out. You know what I mean? You are not wondering where I'm from. The very first line. You can find me in St. Louis rolling on dubs.
We were joking about this one because probably I don't know, about 10 years back when me and Mark were talking about hip hop, I didn't really realize where Nelly was from. I just instantly thought he was from Atlanta for some reason. So I'm telling Mark, I'm like, man, and we were talking about the Super Bowl too. We were like, what other artists, could have filled in for this?
And this is when the Super Bowl was in Atlanta.
Right. And so then I was like, what other Atlanta artists?
Play something from Atlanta,
Let me play something from Atlanta for you. So I pop in Nelly. First bar. You can find me in St. Louis, dubs, running hubs, running love. First bar.
So hard.
I was like, well, there goes that one.
There's that.
I was waiting for it too. He's like, man, I want to play something. And like,
That
when he started
is
playing,
hilarious.
when he started playing Nelly, I was
most
like, oh, this is going to
iconic
be
line-
the best comedic payoff ever.
First bar.
The most iconic first bar.
He literally says
Specifying
it
the
out gate.
region that is not Atlanta.
But that was what Nelly was about on Country Grammar.
All about that.
I feel like by the time he got to Nellyville, he still was rapping. He raps all the time.
Oh, yeah.
But I feel like he was more about expanding. I feel like this album, it was all about putting St. Louis on the map in hip hop.
me.
I'm planting.
Yeah, because there was
flag.
really nobody before him
There wasn't
that
anybody.
that put that on the map.
Nowhere close to that level. Maybe somebody local, but on a national level, nobody.
You can find me hundreds of miles north of Atlanta.
He planted that flag.
I want to say the dude has crazy, effortless charm.
Yes.
Weaving, with feel-good vibes and street sensibilities, rhythmic, melodic.
He kind of gives me what I call like the LL stimulus package.
Okay.
In the sense
I can see that.
In the sense of the girls want to do you and the dudes want to be you.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
That.
If you got that going,
Like a Mace.
yeah. If you got that going,
LL.
you're good.
Yeah.
Girls want to sleep with them. Dudes want to be them. If you got that, you win.
Yeah, you're on the right track, I think.
The chicks love Nelly, and the dudes rocked with him too.
Yeah, because
And
you can
that's-
pull both parties.
When you
in
got
there.
that, it's hard to do that.
Right, it
But
is
Nelly
hard.
was one that did it easily.
And to put emphasis on those two gentlemen is the fact that despite the marketability, they were still talented.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. So it's like
they
okay.
can still rap their ass
Yeah,
off.
exactly. They never. Guys won't use that and be like, "Oh, I'm set."
Right,
You
right.
can't.
No.
We're not in a position to do that.
uh-uh.
We have to excel in that regard.
Yep. You still have to show and prove. Again, like I said, Nelly can do songs with all these other people. He still got joints with Beanie Sigel. LL got all these hit records and R&B joints, but he got songs with Method Man and DMX and Redman and all these other artists. Like he's showing and proving like I still rap.
Right.
Was he the one that brought the sunglasses with the mirror into style? I don't remember. I think I remember Nelly.
LL or Nelly?
No, Nelly.
Oh,
I remember because it was the Jacob watch back in the back.
Definitely was one of them ones
It was the
doing
Jacob
that.
watch, but it was the sunglasses with the mirror in the front, whatever tint it was. But it was the mirror in the front, where you couldn't see his eyes.
Another trend he kind of had too quietly was like wearing the visors upside down.
Yeah.
He was one of the ones doing that too. Like Nelly sparked a lot. Obviously, his business ventures with apple bottom jeans, like that became a staple in the culture.
Yeah,
like
true.
Nelly he embodied everything that was necessary to blow up in hip hop.
Yeah, true.
That's just what he was.
For him to be like, I'm gonna bank on this Band-Aid thing.
And the thing was, it was worn kind of like in tribute to City Spud, who had got incarcerated.
Right,
you know what I mean? So when he got locked up, that was kind of his thing. He's kind of to show love to him. Like, okay, I'm gonna
Support
do
to him
this
and all
till
that,
he get out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's dope too.
Transcended hip hop. Transcended
Right.
hip hop.
People just started wearing Band-Aids.
Yeah, yeah.
Dwayne Wade,
Ain't no cuts.
Flash
that's
Band-Aid.
facts. Yeah, that's facts. Yeah, that's crazy. Also, he gives you bars with a singable quality to it.
Yes.
It makes it almost like repeatable. Like
Yes.
you can sing along to it. In other words, something like that. But there's also this is the cool part about him is like he has elements of blues, country, and gospel all in his tone. Just the tone alone, like you could hear it. Like deep there, and I thought that was cool because it's also like a reflection of St. Louis's roots.
Absolutely.
So that's sick. But overall, radio friendly, but
what?
tailored for the mass appeal. So I think if anything, if I could compare him to anything, this was kind of tough. I'm gonna compare him to a thing, which I want to compare him to the Nike Air Force One.
I mean, shit.
I want to say it's he's iconic, stylish, but universally loved.
Air Force.
Well, I mean, they made that shoe national. You know what I mean?
That's true.
The Air Force One
Joint,
was
right?
a mostly East Coast sneaker. You know what I mean? But when Nelly does Air Force One's the song, the shoe becomes the it shoe, and it becomes national, and then it becomes international.
Air Force One.
Like you had to have a pair of forces after that,
or two pair.
two per. You had to have two per. Sorry, two.
Yeah.
Like that, but that was the appeal of Nelly. He could make he took what Run DMC did with my Adidas and then took it to the next level.
The Air Force
You know what I mean? Come on.
Great shoe to do that
So
with too.
let's use that example because I want to pose a question on that. Is that Run DMC kind of has the same framework where they're undeniably hip hop.
They burst on the scene.
And they burst on the scene and make it
burst on the same way too.
Like how
Hits.
Are we gonna fault good artistry like that for just excelling?
No.
Right. Exactly.
You can't.
That's true.
And a lot of times hip hop will turn a lot of times hip hop, purists will turn their nose up at somebody for going, 5 times platinum with a good record.
He's too popular, guys.
Just like popular does not mean bad. You know what I mean? It can be, but that's not what it means automatically.
Yeah, but like the way you described it, you distinguished it earlier by saying that it wasn't like he turned pop. It was like
pop went Nelly.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah,
There's
different.
a huge difference.
Yeah. I would say the same with Biggie. Like,
yes.
It was like it came to Biggie, not Biggie turning to it.
Correct. Yeah. They weren't chasing it.
Right.
They made good songs that just happened to be mega hits.
Yeah.
That's my thing. It's like if the success is gonna be inevitable, we can't really we can't just look all smug to it.
Like honestly, in the beginning, that's what Drake was doing. In the beginning, when Drake first came out, Drake wasn't chasing hits. Hits just they went to Drake. You know what I mean? It wasn't until much later when it started to feel like he's chasing hit records. But early on, no, Drake was naturally making hit records. It wasn't, okay, now I got to make this type of song to try to, it was, I'm making this song, it's a good song, it's a hit. Yeah. You know what I mean? But Nelly was doing that for the first 5-6 years of his career. You know what I mean? His first 3-4 albums, it was just automatic. I'm sure it took a lot of effort, but it felt like he wasn't even trying hard because it seemed like it came so easy to him.
He did it so effortlessly. It
felt like he wasn't trying. Like I know they spent hours in the studio doing all this stuff, but these hits just kept coming so good. It felt like, man, you doing this shit in your sleep.
Yeah, that's true.
We saw him a few years ago at down the way at Yamava.
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah, killed it there too.
No empty seats. It was wild, man. Like even in a seated arena, it felt like a party.
You would have thought he just came out.
Yeah.
I was pissed when it ended.
It was a dope show.
Man,
it was a
damn, y'all making me. I gotta go see Nelly now.
It was a dope show.
Oh man.
When we're talking about album covers, album cover for those who are listening in. This album cover features Nelly at the front and center. He's wearing a vest, shirtless, has a chain.
Looks like a Beyblade.
That has like a blade as a centerpiece. Yeah. He's tatted up in the belly. I'm not going to go in that area too much. And then he's looking down at you.
I think it says lunatic. I think that's what it says.
That'd be crazy. Yeah,
maybe
you're right.
Maybe
you're right.
Lunatic.
Okay, that's crazy. That's even doper as an Easter egg. He's looking down at you, but like already he's standing in front of the iconic
arch.
The
St. Louis arch.
That's dope. And then to the left, you have Nelly, like written in black in this like kind of fainted font, almost like looking very urban city like
a stamp.
Yeah,
it's like a stamp.
Yeah.
And it's written like sideways, up, going up, and then it says country grammar + country grammar. Overall, pretty dope.
One thing I kind of like too here is that like you see the chain, but. Yeah. It's one chain.
Right. It's not too crazy.
Not 5 chains.
Right.
You know, he's not stupid rich yet. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes dudes
like
coming out first.
Like Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Dudes come out first album, 8 chains on. Like, bro, like you're not rich, bro.
How are you gonna recoup that on this album?
You're not rich yet, man. Like, knock it off. Like, I like seeing the come up. You know what I mean?
Simple, but cool.
It's like,
it's like,
he probably got a little something on him. But
that's what I like about this. It's like it's
crazy.
Yeah, it's his come up album.
Yes, it's not. Dope. I don't got 10 chains on, and you know what I mean, with 8 medallions. Like, nah, I'm just coming up. This is my one little chain. I probably didn't have about 5 years.
Yeah. My mama gave me this chain.
Right. I hustled up every dollar I had to get this one chain. You know what I mean? Like I like that.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? He's not standing in front of a Bentley because he doesn't have a Bentley.
Right.
You know what I mean? This is my first album. Yeah. You know what I mean? I like that. I really like seeing that.
True.
Like this should be, you know, a blueprint of what rappers should be doing on their first album cover or first video. Like, stop trying to rent out some mansion you know you don't have. You just came out.
If if it's the first album, we see the facade, bro.
Like, dog, we know you're not rich. You just dropped.
That's a good point.
So that's one of my favorite things about this album cover. It's like, you know, like I said, he probably got, like I said, he probably spent half his advance on that chain. You know what I mean? Just one nice chain.
Chain.
It's real. You know what I mean? It ain't fake. It's real. But it's not, you know, it's not 40 carats.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I like that.
Yeah.
Like, that's one of my favorite things about this cover. Because you see the come up. And then by the time you hit Nellyville, his chains are a lot different.
Yeah, those earrings look a lot heavier.
His chains are a lot different on Nelly when Nellyville comes out.
And one of the things I want to mention about Nelly too is he was one of the only few guys that Charlemagne the God said that he was actually scared of, that like intimidated him, like for real. And all he said was just like, "We keep retainers with us. Like, say what you want to say."
Well, the thing is, hey, Nelly always been in good shape.
Yeah.
So. I mean, it's never it's like
Charlemagne always him.
Charlemagne says it's never the rah guys. It's never the ones doing all the crazy talking. It's the quiet ones that you got to worry about.
Yeah, and it's weird that he was like, the only guy that got me was Nelly.
He said, I legit thought he was gonna beat me up that day.
Dude, and any even with the MTV stuff, like he was always on Rock and Jock.
Oh yeah,
he's always doing the basketball
Great
Rock and
athlete.
Jock. I'm like, man,
and incredible athlete, by the way. Just as a sidebar, I think he was gonna try out, you know, for the majors with what was his name, Ryan Howard, who used to play for the Phillies, because he's from St. Louis. They came up together. So yeah, like. Football, basketball, baseball, Nelly did it all. He was a great athlete.
That's dope.
Yep.
So classic album cover, really dope.
And the homage to St. Louis is always cool too. St. Louis through and through.
Right, and it's there. Like, that's dope. And it's like subtle too. So it's not like all obvious. But
that's just a big ass crazy arch.
Right,
oh, you see it. Like you could just say, oh, you see it in the back.
Yep, right
like
there.
If you were looking at us from afar, you probably wouldn't notice.
Might not even notice it.
Until you come closer, you're like, oh shoot, that's what that is.
Yep.
So that's really dope. For those who don't know, this is usually the point where we transition and we go into 3 of our favorite tracks out of the album. We talk about any schemes that we see that's going on, any innuendos, anything basically that we could find in here that's meaningful. We usually dig through the lyrics and pinpoint what that is. This one was a tough one. There was a lot of great tracks on this album, a lot of honorable mentions. The top 3 that we went and we ended up voting on was Country Grammar, Hot Shit, EI, and then Battle Rap. Batter Up, excuse me. Batter Up. Those are the 3 tracks. Honorable mention, Ride With Me, for sure.
Oh, man.
Honorable mention. That one was
that song lived on the radio.
Yeah, and I love the story behind that. He just said that he was writing to EI, because this is the second song right after EI, Ride With Me. He was writing to EI on a cassette. It was like on a cassette tape in his car. And then what happens is usually you have to rewind it manually. But he said sometimes he'd get tired of doing that, so he just let it run and then would go right into Ride With Me. And so one time he just let it run, and then he just started writing to it in the car. So from the car, he was actually writing that song.
Wow.
So that's what makes it even more special and iconic. Dope track. But yeah, so we go with Country Grammar as being the first track. This one, like I said, production. If you have some like system in your car and you bump this thing,
yeah.
And I want to do verse 2 for a very specific reason, but I'll explain it when I get there.
All right, awesome. So we go into the Country Grammar. First, we got the chorus. Going down, down, baby. Your street in a Range Rover, street sweeper, baby. Cock ready to let it go. Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa, what? Listen to a pound. Light it up and take a puff. Pass it to me now. Going down, down, baby.
What's crazy too is I didn't even realize this till I was maybe, I don't know. Well, I might have been like 11 or 12 when this came out. I might have been like 17, 18 when I realized that he basically was singing about a drive-by.
Yeah, like about a drive-by. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I didn't catch it when I was 11. You know, I'm just singing to it. You know,
Nelly's coming down my block.
And then it's like a nursery rhyme.
Yeah. So I didn't catch it. When I was 10, 11, I didn't
ready
catch
to let it go.
Yeah, that's what's like kind of like eerie about it. It's like, it's like, or sinister.
It's actually a drive-by.
He's doing it as a baby.
You can find me, but don't try me.
But like even that slang right there, shimmy, shimmy, cocoa, what? Like, how do you even make sense of what that is? But it means something.
No one off the jump that is like, man, this is going to be catchy.
Yeah, it means something. Light it up and take a puff. So it was really catchy. bouncy, and then the bass, doom, 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 like it was crazy. Verse 1, you can find me in St. Louis, rolling on dubs, smoking dubs in clubs, blowing up cocoa puffs, slipping bud, getting perved and getting dubbed, daps and hugs, me mugs and shoulder shrugs, and it's all because accumulated already. All that buzz, like there's a lot going on in there already.
Spitting.
Yeah. Dubs, smoking dubs and clubs, I'm blowing good cocoa. Yeah, he's going. And it's all because accumulated enough to scratch just to navigate it. Wood it decorated on chrome and it's candy painted.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The pun for the navigator. Navigated. Wood decorated on chrome.
And
Wood
it's candy
decorated
painted.
on chrome. That's crazy. And it's candy painted. Fans fainting while I'm entertaining. Wild ain't it? That's
Come
actually,
on, man.
That's actually lyrically sound.
Those is bars.
You don't want to give him enough credit for the rhyme scheme,
The
guys.
dude he's scheming right here.
You don't want to give him enough credit.
It's lyrically sound. How we and money getting acquainted. Plus I hang with Hannibal Lecter. Holy shit. So feel me when I bring it. Sing it loud. What? I'm from the Lou and I'm proud. Run a mile for the cause. I'm righteous above the law. Player, my style's raw. I'm born to Mac like Todd Shaw.
Too short.
Woo. That's sick. Forget the fame and glamour. Give me the D's with the rubber hammer. Woo! Give me D's with the rubber hammer. My grandma bees, ebonics, gin, tonic, and chronic. Fuck bionic. It's ironic. Well, look at he's going off right here. Slamming like onyx. Woo! Lunatics till the day I slamming. That's sick. Lunatics till the day I die, and I run more game than the Bulls and Sonics. Wow! Goddamn.
Nelly was rhyming, y'all.
Yeah, he was rhyming right here.
You know what I mean? Can't say he didn't spit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He giving you I think this was his first single.
This is the first single. This is the first time we ever hear of him is this song.
And he got immortalized from that point
on.
Right.
Now, the second verse, this is one of those times where, because I have a pet peeve in hip-hop sometimes. And it's when rappers, they'll go like 4, maybe 8 bars, and they all end with the N-word.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I do not like that.
Yeah. Okay.
1 or 2 bars of that, fine. When they do it for like 8 bars, that is a pet peeve of mine. I've never been a fan of that, ever. But I like how he did it on the clean version. On the clean version, it was smooth. See, in the explicit version, he's just saying the N-word at the end of all these bars. Yeah. But on the clean version, he has something different with it. So I'm actually going to read the second verse as if it was on a clean version.
Okay.
Because it was really smooth how he did it.
Yeah, and when you mentioned that type of rhyme pattern, there's only been a few instances, and it's the rare occasion where it actually sounds good.
Yes. Most times it doesn't.
Right.
Sometimes it does, but most times it does not. Right. I've never been a fan of it. And this is, unfortunately, he does it in this verse. But how he cleaned it up on the edited version was smooth. No. So he goes,
crazy.
Who say pretty boys can't be wild in, loud in, no kick around in, fouled in, run in the club and rubber in the crown in, howled in, ask me again and it's going down in, now then, come to the circus and watch me clown in, what you be giving when I'm around in, frown in, talking that shit when I leave the town in, say now, can you hoes come out to play now, hey, I'm ready to cut you up any day now, play by my rules, boo, and you gon' stay high, may I answer your third question like AI, bars. That shit was hard. That's a bar. Say hi to my left in the slammer from St. Louis to Memphis, from Texas back up to Indiana, Chi-Town, KC, Motown to Alabama, LA. He's just giving everybody love. He going. Yeah.
And I think, from coming from LA, coming from East Coast, they probably love that.
Oh, yeah.
This dude,
he gives everybody a chance to rep their city. Even though he's repping his home, this is him giving love to everybody. It's for everyone. Yep. From St. Louis to Memphis, from Texas back up to Indiana, Chi-Town, KC, Motown to Alabama, LA, New York, Yankee to Atlanta, Louisiana. All my niggas with country grammar, smoking blunts in Savannah, blow 30 mil like I'm Hammer. Spitting.
Yeah, he was spitting on this one.
Let's show these cats to make these millions, so you quit acting silly, ma. Kid quicker than Billy Mon. Talking really and I need it, Mon. Foes, I kick 'em freely, Mon. Especially off Remy, Mon. Keys to my Beanie, Mon. Holler at Beanie Man.
See me, Mon.
See me, Mon. Chiefy rolling deeper than any, Mon. Through Jennings, Mon. Through U City back up to Kingsland with nice shice who snatch your life. Trife, who produce and sell the same beat twice. Producers, I'm looking at you, producers. Ice all over, close to never sober. From broke to having brokers. Dude, you can tell me those aren't bars, bro. This is a mainstream hit.
Yes,
but it's centered in lyricism.
Yes.
You guys don't want to give Nelly too much credit, but it's cool. From broke to having brokers, my price range is Rover. Now I'm knocking like Jehovah. Let me in now. Let me in now. Bill Gates out of Trump. Let me in now. Spin now. I got money to live my friends now. We in now. Candy Bens, Kenwoods, and Tens now. I win now. Woo.
Yeah.
Fucking lesbian twins now. Seeing now.
Lesbian twins.
Seeing now. Through the pen, I make my ends now.
Oh, that's bars.
Lyricism and rhythm.
Nelly was spitting. Like, you cannot say Nelly was not spitting.
That was
here.
bars.
Like, and see, even like, so here, like on the clean version, so he replaces the N word with players. So he goes with nice players, shice players, who snatch your life players, trife players, who produce the same beat twice players. Like, I like how he did that.
Yeah.
I almost wish he kept it like that. Yeah. Like, I almost wish he would have just kept it like that. To me, it was better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes the cleaner version is better, but yeah, man. Massive.
Yeah.
Massive.
Yeah.
I think
It
him
still came off either way. Like the stew still came off.
Oh,
like,
yes. Absolutely.
Him and T.I. are really good at adapting to that.
Yes.
As far as
cleaning up a song, they do that very well.
Yeah.
Yes. Great point.
I want to say Eminem too.
He does a good job.
Yeah.
Considering he used to clean up
he
a
has
lot.
to.
He makes it more lyrical at that point.
Because he has to.
The that mushroom song that he had on the Slim Shady LP where he covers it up with a pizza.
Oh yeah.
How do you make an entirely new song that's clean and it's dope too? Like
That's like even on the Marshall Mathers, the clean version doesn't have Kim on it. He has that song. What was it? Not drugs. It's for the kids.
Yeah.
It's called the kids.
Oh yeah.
The kids.
Kids drugs are bad.
I didn't even know that one. Okay, shit.
Yeah.
We move on to EI. Another banger. Like if you didn't think he could do it again, like
right, he came right back with, and this one was almost damn near bigger.
Yeah. And it was very ahead of its time because nowadays you're starting to see beats that go do 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 in double time.
Yeah.
There's some artists that do that kind of style now.
But this was
kind of
new.
Cool. This was new.
This was kind of new at that time.
At that time, because it was like going with the beat, like do 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 do.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah, he fell right in pocket with that.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute now. And this just thing, like he would do these call and responses that, like you can easily just do with
at a show. It's up,
right?
It's
like the energy is there.
Yes,
for a show.
Yes,
Call and response is that? Oh, that's actually the foundation of hip hop.
They did that like in the 70s.
Moving the crowd. Wow,
moving the crowd. MC.
You guys don't want to give him too much credit, right?
That's crazy. Oh man. Okay, so I'm a sucker for cornrows and manicured toes.
Pause. I love when hip hop makes mistakes.
Yeah.
And we just roll with it.
Yeah.
Manicured toes. Toes is pedicures.
For pedicures.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Your fingernails get manicures.
Right.
Pedicures is for your toes. But we just let it ride. We didn't care. We just let it ride. It just sounded good. Hey. Manicured toes sounded better. So we just let it ride.
That's funny. Fendi Capri pants with Parasucos, the rise of Diddy and City. With one or two throws, I'm drafting them out of high school straight into the pros. Who knows? I know. And I love it when you make your knees touch your elbows and break down low with the flow.
Now you know.
And there you go. Now throw it on me slow. And every time I bust a rhyme, baby, give me some more.
Come on, man. That's a punchline. That's a clean punchline.
You say you like that when I hit it from behind and I'll be right back. Yeah, that's my very next line. I use it time after time when I'm speaking my mind. And it's no matter if I'm shooting game or pigeon or a dime. I ask her who that is that talking that shit about the chicks. Somebody probably jealous because that bitch got it hit. but ain't nobody else dropping shit like this. Should we apologize? Nah,
fuck it, just leave him pissed. Hey.
Underlay, mama, iya.
What's poppin' tonight? Underlay, mama, iya. Get the head right, Nelly there air night. And that's another thing Nelly does. He shouts out the people that came before him.
Yep.
He did it on the other one, Born to Mac like Todd Shaw, Too Short. Yeah. If the head right, Nelly there, Air Night, that's Biggie.
Busta Rhymes.
Give me some more.
Yeah,
he's a student. Yeah. Like, he does not get enough credit for that.
Yeah. And he ended up being cool with Eminem later because at first they kind of like had
there was an issue there. Yes, there was.
Because he thought there were some shots were thrown
his
way.
Nelly was he misinterpreted. Yeah, Nelly misinterpreted some lines that M said taking shots at him. So Nelly wasn't fucking with him at first. Yeah, they squashed it later though.
Yeah.
Peace to him for actually doing the Looney Tunes, like when Speedy Gonzalez gears up, he says "Andale, andale." That's so it's cool.
Yeah, that's true, huh? Andale, that's funny.
All right, I'll do it first. Yeah. We could gamble till the break of dawn. Player, money long. Player, pass at the skirt to talking the thong. Player, some say you're wrong, but fucking I'm grown. Player, if you about money, you best be gone. Player, I'm flashy. What double taste when you walk past me? Nasty. Don't be scared, boo. Go ahead and ask me. I drive fastly. Call me Jeff Gordon in the black SS with the navigation. See the junk blaze on. Something smells amazing. Got a chick rolling up, half black and Asian. Another one, a page on, telling me to come home. Her husband on vacation and left her home alone. I used the V12 powers, weight loss, powers from Fat Farm, the Iceberg Slim in one shower. Got a room in Trump Tower just to hit for 3 hours. Got the bitch over in the room because she used the word hours. Hey.
Yep. And then
she used the word hours.
That black SS Monte Carlo, even the Dale Earnhardt edition.
Yeah. But that's funny, like, he put humor in there with like her using the word
hours.
Because that happens sometimes, which is funny. Like, that's true.
The bitch about the room because she used the word hours.
That's how you know it's real. Like, the bars are real.
Right. He's speaking from experience.
That's funny. That's you, verse 3, Mark.
Hey, yo, I smash mouth the whole ounce of that sticky. Wash my hands under a gold spout when I'm feeling icky. Let go off in the hose mouth. I ain't picky. Stay frontal when the show's out. What you mean? 20 inches when they roll out. Come and get me. Big faces when they fold out. Is you with me? Don't make me pull out the fofo. Ow. I keep it closer when the dough out. Then I slide up in the Escalade. Me and E getting solid like the ice capades. And me and Heezy, Frosty Roger and Roger the Rabbit and Bugsy. You understand me? Wrap wrists like mummies. And so if you compare me to your local grocery, then you'll see me. I got more carrots than Aldi, more bread than Al G. You can bag and scam me. I'm sure like Al B. Make the ticks and Maui.
Hey, I love how
Nelly doesn't have punchlines.
Those last like 4 bars, I love how he did. He was like, you understand me, red wrist like mummies. If you compare me to your local grocery, then you'll see I got more carrots than Al D, more bread than Al G. You bag and scare me, sure like Al B. Me and take some Maui. Like, it's just the bars are there, but he's singing them too. So it's kind of a sing-songy way to do it.
Yeah, and it's almost effortless the way he's doing it too, which makes it cool.
So dope.
Yeah.
And the swag to it, like it's all there. All the boxes are checked, whether we like it or not.
It's his style.
Gotta give it to him.
We can't fault him.
No.
Nah, we can't. We move on, and there's a lot of good tracks in here. Thicky Thick Girl was also another one. Thicky Thick. What? Like, Other Side was also dope. Yeah, there were some good ones on here. We move on to Batter Up. This is a track featuring his group, the Lunatics, which is really dope, iconic. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, the Mark, Who Gives a Fuck from 93 TV. This is the co-host, Bobo Fu Show. Hey guys, yeah, we got the crowd. Yeah, so it's a little skit going on here. And then there's funny because all throughout this album, there's a skit of Cedric the Entertainer as well, trying to hook up with them because they're both from St. Louis, and he's like trying to connect with them. But the whole joke is that he can't ever really connect with them. And it's like, well, call my mom's brother, whose brothers. I got his pager, and I'll call from his phone number. And it just like
don't call us, we'll call you.
It never connected, I guess, which is funny. We got Nelly on the chorus.
And again, he takes a classic theme song, the Jeffersons, and then he flips it to dope. Just, fish don't fry in the kitchen.
To your point, the student of the game.
He pays attention.
Yeah, to stuff like going
Beans
on.
don't burn on the grill.
That's right.
It took a whole lot of trying just to get up that hill. I said, but now we're up in the big leagues. My dirty, it's our turn at bat. And just as long as we living, it's lunatics player. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Batter up.
Yeah, woo! That's a dope track.
Just classic.
Like imagine just playing that right before you hit the mound. Batter up. That's crazy.
Dope.
I'm the first to swing home run with that give me what you got thing. Hot wings, fuck a dub, smoke an ounce. Show me love, hit the club, me and T lover. Holla what? I put my Mac down. She throw a curve ball. She owe Millie smoke that herb and some lily bone. She tip top 'em. Optimo, first base, God living. Like a worse race, first chase, throw your people in your kind, second lesson, smoke that herb and clear your mind, it's about time, second base, wisdom rhyme. So right here, even off the jump, you could tell like it's not even just his style. This is St. Louis bass.
Yes,
right.
It's not like, and even in this instance, I can even just like, you're not just copying Nelly. You're like, oh, Nelly,
right?
This.
Yeah.
This is you.
This is how this is how they talk. This is they slang.
Talk.
Yes,
it's like Wu-Tang rapping with each other. Like,
right.
Yep.
Right.
That's a good example. Smoke the herb, clear your mind. It's about time. Second base, wisdom rhyme, sitting strong. Skip third base and headed home. Baseball puns. Third baseman just don't understand, baby. Where the bong? What the fuck wrong with this world today, with these girls today, diamonds and pearls the way. You wasn't fucking with me, leave for the rap that's in my seed. Now you stay on your knees, cause that's what we be, cause we bees in the big leagues, cause we bees in the big leagues.
And another thing I like, where every bar, there's an ad lib where they go, swing better, swing better, swing better up. Yeah. Like every bar they do that ad lib.
Super catchy. You want this one, Ali, or you want
I'll take the second verse. Right. Well, you should see me now. I'm eating Wheaties now. I'm still in second and third, looking home, getting greedy now. See me now. People call me Speedy now.
Dope metaphor though, just for like even what they're doing, like they're in this like they see it as a baseball game, like a metaphor. You know? That's dope.
Yes. See me now. People call me Speedy now. Known for running the quickest miles. Hitting, running any town, any ground. Rules forward, I hit it. Split it, lick it, and quit it. And hit it, lick it. Did I say lick it? Yeah, fuck it, lick it. Ain't no shame in my game. That normal shit ain't my thing. If I think with my dick, then put your mouth on my brain. Whoa.
On my brain. That's good.
Whoa. I maintain through the atmosphere. What we got here, I sucker in fear. Hear the roars and the cheers from the crowd when I take the mile. Let me show them how. Hit the ball on the ground and make them get down.
Fish don't fry in the kitchen. It's just something easily to sing along to as well. Interlude. Verse 3, Murphy Lee. I want my name not said, but screamed. I went from fantasies to dreams no bigger things. I'm like Bennett. I've been in it since 93. You can tell because my L angle 90 degrees. I'm a 60-year-old schoolboy, platinum skills.
Hold on, stop right there. So Murphy Lee was on this thing like really the whole run from like Country Grammar to when his album came out. He was on this whole like schoolboy thing. Had everybody thinking he was like 17. He was probably like 21. He was the youngest of the crew, but he really had us thinking he was like 17, like 16, 17. Like,
I wrote this when I was 16.
Dude was legit like
skills.
So he says, I'm a 16-year-old schoolboy. He was probably like 20 right here. Like,
wait, so this is actually baseball because he's lying about his age.
Yeah. Like, just like baseball.
Baseball puns all the way through.
Yeah, he definitely was not 16 when this came out.
And he's Cuban or Dominican, right?
Oh, Lord.
Like he's a prodigy.
The shortstop.
Just 13 and platinum skills. That's actually a funny point to point out. Swear to tell the whole real to make it meal. I lie a little, but still talk straight up like a moto. I could tell you something now. You think twice about it tomorrow. I promise I gets deeper than file cabinets when rapping. Money, what's happening? I'm coming up like family members in basements, and I stay bent, making milli to play with by building a building you can pay me. And the tick pun. Is who I came with. You know how we do. Say fish don't run in the kitchen, beans don't burn on the grill.
That's right. Just to get up that hill. But now we're up
Super
in the big
catchy.
leagues. So he knew how to make hits, man.
Yeah, he did. And dude could probably still make one if he wanted to.
Yeah.
Just drop one.
All he has to do is wake up.
Yeah. That's funny. The piece of this album obviously had a lot of success, but it was not only that, but it was just also it made its mark. Mm-hmm. It put Missouri on the map.
For sure.
A Midwestern part of the USA, which just before him was just not existent.
Not in hip hop.
So that was also really big to deliver especially in a time when it was a really crowded space. Yes. To really make a lane like that. Oh. You had to be talented, otherwise it just would not. It would not bend over to you. So Nelly really burst open, made his lane.
Yes,
and that piece to him for being a genreless artist across different genres. Mm-hmm. No other MC can say that. That's
not
crazy.
As well as him.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Let them try to match at least 2 number 1 hits in 2 different genres.
Yeah.
That's all. That's achievable,
right?
I think Drake is trying, right?
Yeah, I think Drake has done. I think Drake has done 2. Yeah. I think he's done hip hop and R&B, not country.
He tried pop with that massive joint. But.
He's had massive records, but again, 4 different genres at number 1. That's I don't think we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Bro. Country.
It's like being a boxing fighter where you have multiple
weight classes.
Oh yeah, multiple weight classes.
Yes.
It's like that.
Like the hip hop and R&B one that can be done. Mm-hmm. Pop that can, but that's hard. But the country. To do it authentically, like it wasn't
over a lot of different country artists.
Like it wasn't cheesy. Like when you hear, okay. If Jay-Z would have tried to do a country song,
right?
We would look at Jay-Z like, bro, what you doing? What are you doing?
You could tell.
With Nelly doing a country song, I was like, okay, your first album was called Country Grammar.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so it makes sense.
It just kind of fit.
Yeah.
And those 4 hits didn't happen like instantly.
Right.
No,
this is just the inevitability, longevity.
Yes,
the talent showed.
Yes,
that he can produce those 4 number 1 hits in 4 different genres.
That's a good point.
Great.
And it's not like he was striving for it.
Again, like I said, pop went Nelly.
Because in a couple of those instances outside the genre of hip hop, people asked him to be the feature.
Correct. Right. NSYNC called him to be on a record. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah, that's true.
It's not like he hit up like, hey, Tim McGraw, can you make a country hit for me that I could feature on?
Right. They probably called him.
Hang up on him.
He probably called him.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So a piece of this album was definitely so big when it came out, and to this day we can see it stands the test of time. Lyrically, it's there. You know, you might have not thought it was, but if you look close, it's there.
Mm-hmm. Especially Country Grammar. Especially that song.
Country Grammar.
That song, he really was getting off.
Yeah. Plus the production on this, it still sounds beautiful. It sounds like it just came out. If you listen to it for the first time, like it feels like that. It's still to this day. Mm-hmm. So definitely check it out. Any last thoughts about this? I think we touched a lot on this. Yeah, I think we're good. Of course, you guys know that we're dropping episodes every Monday, so please be on the lookout for our latest drops. We're doing some pretty epic, talented artists that are big, that have been really successful. So check out our drops. Make sure you're commenting and sharing and liking and supporting the channel. Yeah. Well, of course, we're doing this for you guys. When we're doing it,
we appreciate all the engagement. We appreciate the love and the hate.
Oh yes. Yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. We
all
appreciate
of it.
all of it.
Yep.
All of it, whether good or bad.
We have time
still
for
goes up.
Either one.
Yeah. So peace to everybody, and hope you guys have a good one. Mark, go ahead, let them have it, man.
To the MCs, if you drop it drop a like right there.
Andale, mama, yeah. Go and subscribe.
Like,
tonight.
comment, and share.
Who's subscribing tonight?
You can find me on the internet, posting on YouTube.